Hello. Hi guys, I'm here. We're live. It's Monday morning. Um I'm still kind of half setting stuff up here, so like bear with me. All right. I think I have things set up now. All right. There. And we are live. We've got one more minute here before I get started. I would love to get some background music going here. I'm not entirely sure how. Yeah, maybe if my mods get in here and can help me out with that, we'll get some music going. But for right now, you guys just get to listen to me. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm looking for my Twitch link so that I can send that to my Discord. Copy it. Okay. Cool beans. If you are here, feel free to join that Discord server. You can find a link for it just on my channel. And okay. Let's get going. Welcome to my very first coffee and chat. I wanted to title this a sit and bitch, but I was given a fair warning that it may conflict with some Twitch rules, so sit and beach it is. I've got myself a nice cup of coffee here, as you can see on my table. In front of me, I have all of my necessities. I have a nice little mug full of hot coffee. And my trusty headphone case for my AirPods. It's a nice little stag beetle case. It's pretty freaking cute. That is actually what my headphone case looks like. Managed to cut it out as an image and stuck it in my scene there. I should have taken a photo of my mug for you guys. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture now. I'm gonna throw it into my Discord server in the terrarium talk, so anyone who wants to see it can see it. Coffee and chat time. All right. Yeah, so viewers, if you want to see what my coffee mug looks like, feel free to check out the terrarium talk on the Discord server. You can see that photo I just uploaded. Those of you that are here now, though, you will see my super cute little cup on my counter. Drew her myself. That is based on a leaf cutter bee leaf cocoon. Just thought I'd keep that cute plant vibe up. All right, I'm gonna take my first sip of coffee. Delicious. And by first sip, I mean first sip of this mug of coffee. I have already had 1 cup. What else can I say? Welcome. It'd be more fun if I had a few more people in here, though. Then I could have a little more chat going on. Let's see if I can convince a couple people to come join. Okay. Help if I spell things right. What else? Just hanging out. Hanging out. For my gyno aware friends out there, that yeah, good morning. Welcome to my coffee sit and bitch that I have politely titled as a sit and beach for Twitch's rules. I have been giggling at a handful of songs this morning with a friend of mine, the most recent being The Monks' Nice Legs, Shame About Her Face. I cannot seem to find a good YouTube link for that song though, so unfortunately I will not be sharing it in the chat today. But I could probably share the other one we listened to. Which song was that? It was Uncluded. Working on this, figuring it out, so I can send you guys all a song link. You can enjoy a song with me. Okay, and if I just pull up Twitch here. There you go. If anyone wants to listen to a fun song, right there. Enjoy. Hey Studs! Good morning. Welcome. Happy to have you. Do you have your coffee with you for this morning's sit and bitch? Coffee. Already drank it. Lucky. I'm on my second cup, so I'm gonna be insanely caffeinated as we go on through this stream. I got dressed this morning. It is a shame that you guys can't see this fabulous outfit. I literally put on 2 dresses. I have a slip that is like this cool, shiny, tealy green, and I have it underneath this orange, colorful dress that, it's like a waffle fabric. It's quite a look, but I thought it was comfortable. It's warmer than just a dress. I'm indoors all day, so I don't need to wear pants, it's all good. I still want to figure out how to get some music going here, though, because it's pretty quiet. Oh, you know what? I think I can... Okay, Suds, I'm going to need you to let me know if you can hear this. I'm going to add... some tunes. Let's see what we can do. Because if I... Okay, let's see what I can do. Oh dear, I am not logged into this website on this computer. All right, I gotta figure out how I logged into this last time. What is the email address I used? Dang it. I don't know how I logged into this. Ooh, everything is difficult. Okay, what if I do this? Okay, Suds, are you there? Okay, I'm going to mess around with, okay, I'm gonna mess around with my speakers, or my microphone setting just a teeny bit here, so let me know if this sounds like absolute garbage. Okay, ready? Okay, so I moved from my headphone speaker to my laptop speaker, or not speaker, microphone. What is the sound quality like? Did it get really shit? Oh, okay, so we didn't hear a change. Okay, that means I can just play the music in the background here. Let's do this. Can you guys even hear that? Or is that just terrible? Okay. Let me just check one other thing here. Let's see how this is going. Okay. All right. I'm just troubleshooting sound a little bit here, and then once I finish that, I'm gonna get back to just the usual sit and bitch. Okay. I should have a much higher quality mic by tomorrow, or I guess for Wednesday's stream. Okay. But yeah, I should have a significantly better mic for my next stream. And then I'm hoping that for Wednesday, when I get my gardening stream up, I get I'm nabbing a tripod from my parents' house later today so that I can set up a camera. And then hopefully I can stream like a face down onto the countertop camera so that I can show you guys seed packets and we can talk about what it is that I'm looking at, the details and everything. Cool. All right, well, I have a heads up or thumbs up on my sound quality here. Things sound fine. This is really exciting. Coffee, sitting bitch, my favorite. Monday morning, not my favorite. You know, whatever. Here we are. Suds, that is an S. What? Okay. It was a test. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular? I'm happy to go on any subject. We're just hanging out, so I probably should have prepared some actual topics to talk about. The only thing I prepared is nail polish. So after I finish my coffee, we're gonna be painting my nails together. How fun! Realistically, I can't sit still to paint my nails long enough unless I'm on the phone with someone. So we're gonna just try it on stream and maybe I can sit still long enough. Yeah. I bought some cool new colors, so I'm gonna ask all of my viewers here to help me pick which color we paint my nails today in the Discord. But actually, yeah, let me get a little poll thrown up in the Discord so that we can pick a nail color for now. Where is Discord? There you are. I am getting even closer to getting my little puppet here animated so that it doesn't just sit blankly on screen. Until then, though, you get to just stare at a very blank image of me. Okay, so I'm going for my terrarium. Okay, and yeah, thank you. So I drew all of these elements. Well, not the background. That's just that's copyright-free image of some hills. But yeah, I drew my table. I drew the cup. I drew the chair that she's sitting in. If you look really closely at the chair, you'll see that I did the world's worst job of cutting it out as additional image because I drew outside of the lines. So the only way I know how to make PNGs, it just picked up the excess around the edge of the chair. Yeah. I've got some new emotes coming too, so whenever I'm able to get some emotes in our chat here and figure that out, we'll have some super cute emotes to mess around with that look like Nap. What else was I gonna say here? Oh yeah, I'm setting up my nail polish colors in the Discord. Okay. I am just checking out the Discord's support on how to make a poll. Oh, this is confusing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand any of what I just read. Okay. So we are not going to make a poll. I'm just going to post 2 different pictures into the Discord, and I'll just get you guys to hop in there and pick which one you prefer. Okay, let me get some nice pictures of these colors. I have absolutely garbage lighting in this room. Oh, straw poll. That could work. Studs, if I just send you the pictures of the nail polish, can you quickly make me a poll, or is that too much? Okay, I'm still just gonna throw the picture up in the Discord server. So just hop on there and then let me know which color you prefer, and we'll do it that way. Okay. 7 viewers. I feel so loved. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Yeah. Anyways, coffee in chat. So, what have I been up to this morning? I got some of my housework done again prior to hopping on here, because trying to keep on top of that stuff. What are you guys up to, though? Monday morning. I assume most of you are either at home or at work. Probably not elsewhere. I don't have too much planned for this week. I'm really just hanging out around the house. Wednesday is the garden stream. I think I might just hang out on stream for a few hours in the evening, either later today or tomorrow, and just play some games, like grind away on Animal Crossing. And if you guys want to hop in on that or not, up to you. I think this Friday's stream, though, I'm not gonna do Animal Crossing for the game stream. I think I'm actually gonna start Donut County. Um, I've played through that whole game before, and I fucking love it. So I'll just restart it, and we'll go through it together. I mean, another option is you guys could watch me play an actual, bit more of an actual game. I have this one called Piku Niku. It's pretty fun. I'm currently sitting at the final boss and I'm struggling with it, so maybe what I should do is restart, go from the beginning, and like it's been a few months since I played because of the boss. So I probably am not ready to battle him anyways anymore. So maybe we'll do one of those this week. Yeah. Alternating colors sounds interesting. I might not do that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Coffee is so damn good. I will admit, though, I put Bailey's in this second cup of coffee because I don't have to do anything today. Oh, I don't know what to chat about. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm still getting used to this whole streaming and just talking into my computer. Oh yeah, so for people who have just joined in, if you scroll to the top of my chat from this morning, I threw out a YouTube link there to a song that's been in my head all morning. Sent it to another friend earlier today, and now it's playing in the back of my head nonstop. So if you want to join me in that, feel free to click it. The band that released that song, The Uncluded, is pretty cool. It's a compilation of, or not a compilation, it's, oh god, my words, brain fart. Collaboration. That's the word I was looking for. It's a collaboration between hip-hop artist A$AP Rock, not A$AP Rocky, but A$AP Rock, and the singer-songwriter Kimya Dawson. And so they came out with an album together. It's pretty fun. But yeah, top track off that album is probably Bats, which is fantastic. I really enjoy Bats. But my favorite song by far is Superheroes. It's just goofy. So feel free to check that one out. Enjoy it. Yeah. I would play it for you, but I'll get copyright flagged, and I'm not doing that for you guys. I don't need that in week one. So what do you guys think of the tunes? How's the music in the background? It's okay? I just picked like a random chill hop music playlist. I can't wait to get my character animated. You can see me bopping along to the tunes in the background rather than just hearing nothing for a few seconds at a time. Yeah, I'm hopeful that she'll be animated by the end of this week. What else? What else can I say? Hop in the Discord on the Terrarium Talk, and you can see the mug that I'm drinking from. It does not look like the mug I have drawn in front of me. That one's actually, I drew that yesterday, and it's based on leafcutter bee leaf cocoon. Thought I'd keep it cute, nature themed, all that good stuff. It's also the right size for someone that can wear a pitcher plant on their head, I think, and lives in a terrarium. Seemed right for Nep. So would anyone ever be interested in watching like a live bunny stream? Because one of the other things I'm thinking of doing now that I'm about to go pick up that tripod later today is I could probably set up a camera on the rabbits, and you guys could watch the bunnies. And we can have a sit and bitch with a rabbit cam. I think that'd be pretty cute. Ah, yes, a wee one. Maybe we can do rabbit cam on the weekends. That'd be fun. Weekend bunny cam. So, unfortunately, Nep has some real sad news this morning. I was doing the pet rounds, checking on all the animals and things, and I've come to discover that my aquatic frog Popsicle has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. So a little later today, I'm going to have a nice little goodbye ceremony for my beloved aquatic frog Popsicle. She's about 2.5, which honestly, for those African dwarf frogs, is a fantastic age. That is not bad at all. Her little buddy, Ice Cream Sandwich, passed away a couple months ago, and so I don't know how that impacts a frog, like if they're social like that. But it's quite possible that having lost her friend, her buddy, maybe it was a little more difficult. And I kind of saw it coming because she hadn't eaten her food that I gave her a night ago, and usually she eats pretty quick. Yeah, so I'll in the Discord I'll throw up some stuff to commemorate Popsicle. And now I gotta think, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna like her bowl that she lives in? I keep some mothballs in there too, so I can't ditch the frog bowl because plants in there still need the water. But I don't know what to do with it, if I'm gonna adopt some more little frogs or not. Maybe. I am gonna go back to the aquarium store shortly. My fish tank only has 3 fish at the moment. It's a little barren for a 30-gallon tank. But yeah, I was gonna get some cleaner fish. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the isopod bowl too, sons. I really want isopod, but my partner is like, no more pets. But yeah, maybe I'll grab some isopods. Wrong time of year though. So I know, like, if any of you guys follow our isopods as closely as I do, you will know that there are a wide variety of pet isopods that people keep. And you can order them. And I found someone here where I live that can custom order specific species. But what I really want to do is I want to find some in my own backyard, so that if I ever decide that I can't keep them anymore, or if they end up breeding on me and I have a really large population, I don't have to worry about letting them outdoors because they're already a naturalized species. Yeah. But that'll have to wait until more like probably summer. It's too cold here. It's very cold in this terrarium for some reason. Aw, well, thanks for your condolences that you sent me by text there. I really appreciate that. For Popsicle, I know. I only found out like half an hour before hopping on stream too. Oh, speaking of needing a heat lamp. Okay, so in one of my window wells for my basement window, there is this gorgeous wolf spider nesting in there. My mom, who hates spiders. Fuck, she's just like, you need to get rid of that. That has to go. She was helping me with some basement renos this past fall, and she was just not having the spider in the window well. I mean, she's on the outside. She's not gonna get in. It's not like she can let her little eight-legged babies in my house. But yeah, she was not having it, and then I just beat around the bush for months until it was too cold to like find her. So she's probably like in a hibernation state right now in my window well. I'm waiting for spring. I can't wait for her to come back. At my old house, outside the front door, down the steps to the front door, or up to the front door. Anyways, next to this front door where there's like a 90-degree angle in the concrete, I had like little layers of spider webs. They'd build these little corner webs that went flat horizontally across between the walls, and there'd be like 3 or 4 of them stacked on top of each other. And it was like an apartment building. It was like an apartment complex for wolf spiders. I freaking loved it. It was amazing. It was so cute. So I'm hoping to get something like that going in my yard here. That being said, I found the creepiest freaking spider. I'm gonna see if I have a photo of it on my phone. I swear I took a picture of it. I'll throw it up in the Discord. You can see it in photo dump when I get it. But so we moved this summer, my partner and I, into this new place. And in the backyard, I came across this spider web, and my god, the creepiest big spider was in it. I'm looking for a photo now. Anyone else have bug stories? Bugs, insects, spiders? You guys like creepy crawlies too, my isopod friends? My pod people. Okay, so when did I find that spider? Was it August? Was it July? I don't know. Okay, so it's what the heck is a form of parrot? Oh, ant farm! It's an ant farm, isn't it? Knew it. Okay, so the Latin name for ants is Formicidae, spelt with the same prefix there, formis. Tis the Latin for ant. Where is that spider? I have so many pictures from the garden this last year. It is going to be really hard to find a picture of a spider in the midst of all of these garden photos. My goodness. And I've got like a bazillion photos of garlic for some reason. And a handful of like really not safe for work drawings.
Shouts out to all you wonderful creators for coming to upbeat for your music. Keep doing what you do and help support us artists by upgrading to upbeat premium now.
I have found a video of me holding grasshopper. I found a video of me holding a grasshopper. Anyone else follow the insect subreddits on Reddit? Because there has been an uptick in the number of grasshoppers appearing in food posts. I don't know if it's any more than normal, but like the number of posts has increased, and the amount of like half-consumed grasshoppers where someone's like, oh hey, what's this bug? You're like, I'm so sorry to tell you, that's a third of a grasshopper. I get such a kick out of it every time I see it. No, I don't know anyone else that finds it as funny as I do. But I also, I also just don't talk to a lot of people about bugs, IRL. Pictures of me with a bird on my head. What else? Oh, super cute leaf cutter bee on a leaf. That's adorable. Some Diptera as well. Oh man, I do not know where this spider is. I'm gonna keep looking for it though, because like, it was a creepy fucker. Oh, okay. So speaking of bugs, because this is going to be a regular topic for me, I helped catch a swarm this year, or not this year, because now it's 2022. 2021, I caught my first swarm. I was so goddamn excited. For anyone who is not aware of what a swarm is, that is what really docile groups of honeybees are. So, like when a hive colony gets too large, the old queen will take off with a large portion of the population from the hive, and they'll go in search of a new home. And that's called a swarm because while they don't really have anything to protect, they're not too aggressive. Beekeepers can actually stick their hands right inside a swarm of bees, like literally no gloves on. You can put your hand in the middle of a clump of honeybees and they won't bother you because they have no reason to. I feel like I've gone too far back now in photos because this is June. I don't think that spider was out by then. Maybe. So many pictures of flowers on my phone. Oh, and this super shiny beetle. Yeah, so insects are by far one of my favorite hobbies. I'm a hobby entomologist, so I spend a lot of my time in the summers going out on nature walks, specifically looking for insects, lichens, plants that I've never seen before. I take lots of photos of things so that when I get home, I can do my best to ID what I've found. Yeah. I will definitely keep everyone up to date on my insect finds through the summer this year on the Discord though. So if you want, you can find out all about my bug adventures. Man, where is this freaking spider? I don't know. No, that's a crane fly. Oh, okay. So the garden that I was working in last summer was super fun. Anyways, I've worked there for the last 5 years. But this summer we had a duck, and she just kept visiting. Like once a week, she'd come by, she'd hang out, and she'd like just hunt for bugs in the straw, look through the mulch. She'd like nest. She didn't nest with us, but like she'd take naps and stuff under some of the leaves. It was so freaking cute. Who doesn't love a duck? I love ducks. They're adorable. Okay, straight up, I have no idea where this spider photo is. If I ever find it, I will put it in the photo dump on the Discord. But until then, that's all I got for you guys. I don't know where this is. I've got photos of my coworkers sitting in raised beds, but that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, and these photos are way too early in the year. The spider would not have had her nest yet. You know what? I'm gonna send a meme. I'm gonna send a meme to the Discord chat. It's gonna be in terrarium talk. Check it out. It's funny. Yeah, that's what you get because I can't find the spider. But yeah, so cicada year. Suds, where exactly were the cicadas this year? Were they the ones down in the South US? Because I think those are like the 13-year cicada cycle one, which is pretty exciting. I love that. I love it so much. Oh, okay. Popsicle. Oh, so it was a 17-year cycle one. Okay. Popsicle, my frog, the one that has unfortunately passed away this morning. Goodbye, Popsicle. I will miss you. Yeah, so Popsicle, she croaks, or croaked. And so last summer, I finally figured it out that it was her making this weird sound. I swore there was a cicada in my house. Cicadas don't live in my region. I don't know why it would sound like a cicada was in my house. Yeah, eventually figured it out, and it was my frog. Her croaking sounded like cicada chirping. It was adorable. I have a video of that. I know I have a video of that because I sent it to my cousin recently. Let me find that video. I'll put that in the Discord. Okay. Where are my videos? Okay, looking for it now. I have so many videos of the bunnies. A ridiculous number of videos of bunnies. Another critical question for my viewers here. Are any of you aware of what beadwork is? And if so, would you want to watch me do beading live? Because I was thinking, one of my mods, Moose, I beaded him his avatar, and I was thinking I might make a beaded neck. And so I thought you guys might find it cool to watch me do that. Obviously, I'm not going to turn the cam on me, but I'll put a face-down camera onto my work surface, and I'll be able to show you the progress as I go, and so you can watch the process. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that works. I hope that video wasn't too big. Yeah, if you want to listen to Popsicle croaking, you can find her in my Discord. If anyone wants to quickly throw that Discord link in the chat, so people can find it quickly, that would be fantastic. Especially Frosty, if you're there, my mod, be very useful. We are almost done this mug of coffee here, and once I finish this, I'm going to swap over to painting my nails. So if you want to weigh in on what color it is I'm doing today, feel free. I have two colors. I've got purple, I've got pink. The pink is called Watermelon. The purple is called Playdate. I have a photo of them up in the Discord. You can vote on which color you think I should do. So far, I've had one person weigh in that they want me to do alternating of the two colors. So, like, let me know if that's what you want. Honestly, I paint my nails regularly, so it doesn't matter. I'm happy to do whatever. Thank you, Suds. Big help. All right. Let's see. No one is weighing in on the colors so far. I'm going to add some reactions underneath so you can pick. Maybe not. I don't have the right colored emojis. Oh, I can do purple. Or I can do... Yeah, so we can vote using the emojis, the emotes in the Discord. Okay. Whew. All right, Monday morning is starting to kick my butt. It's kicking in that I'm tired. What other things can we do today? I've got tarot cards. I could 100% do a tarot reading. that would always be fun. Other things I can do on stream, I don't know. I'm still impressed with the fact that I can just sit here and talk for this long. It does not surprise me, but it does impress me. Coffee is delicious. What kind of tarot deck? Okay, so it's the art, like the art style is called The Wild Unknown. So if you ever, like, if you want to look it up to try and find it, the artist is Kim Kranz. And yeah, Wild Unknown tarot cards. I don't know the difference between tarot cards because this was like, my mom bought these for me as a Christmas present because she loves doing New Year's tarot readings. So yeah, like I said, my mom bought them for me. I've been messing around with them since then, but yeah, could do a nice tarot reading. Do that someday. Maybe I'll do that once I get the that cam set up as well, so we can pull cards and you guys can see the cards as well. Okay, Suds, that's cool. I think I'm gonna have to ask Rat about how she does it, because I bet she has some tips and things that I could make use of. How is it that I'm 2 cups of coffee in and I'm yawning? What the hell is this? What else is going on here that I can share with people? Oh my god, my mother's sending me memes. And shockingly, they're good. I'm throwing that in Terrarium Talk too. Feel free to check out my mom's meme game. Oh, funny. Oh, hey, I got 2 votes for purple, 1 vote for pink. Big stretch. Oh, okay. What else? What else? Maybe I should start taking my nail polish off. Oh, I also need to file my nails down. So right now, my nails are very, very... If anyone is familiar with nail shape, they're called almond shape. But they're quite long, so they're bordering on like a stiletto almond. I definitely need to trim them because I don't need nails that are 1/2 centimeter in length past the end of my finger. They just get that long. But do I keep the pointy shape? Do I round them out? Do I go for like a square shape? I've never done coffin nails, but I don't think I actually want to. I think those might be a little much for me. I might just keep them the same. Okay, so I just don't type normally. So I'll just have to send you a video of how I type sometime. For obvious reasons, I don't type normally. I mean, for everyone in chat here who knows me, you understand why I would not type normally. For anyone who doesn't really know me that well, you might be hella confused at the moment. Just ask me. I will show you. I can explain sometime. But yeah, basically the length of my nail does not impact my typing, even remotely, based on how I hold my hands on a keyboard. So do you sound like my partner? He is so anal about keeping his nails super short. But the funniest thing is like he ends up using all of my nail tools, so like clippers, cuticle trimmers, things like that. And then he never knows where they are. So like every 3 days he comes out around the corner and he's like, "Hey, where's your nail trimmers?" And I'm like, "They're in the exact same place they always are, because I put things away." Just knucklehead. Anyways, what else? Oh, now we're up to 2 and 2. Okay, so the nail colors are tied at the moment for preference. So if anyone else wants to get in there and like break that, make a tiebreaker choice. I am almost done my coffee, so we're going to need to paint soon. Okay, and just like that, my coffee is done. Okay. Yeah. All right. I've got my nail stuff here, my basket of tools and polishes and things. I've got cuticle oil. I have nail polish remover, which I finally bought, by the way, for the last month. I have changed my nail color a handful of times now. I've been using 100% straight acetone because that's all I had on hand. God, that stuff reeks. I probably killed so many brain cells. Also, how is it possible that I was able to buy pure acetone? I don't understand. Like, the only other place that I've ever seen 100% pure acetone utilized is in chemistry labs. You use it for cleaning out equipment in an organic chemistry lab. Okay, top coats, base coats, cuticle pusher, and where's my nail file? There it is, nail file. Okay, so first things first is just that I need to take off the nail polish that I currently have on. So goodbye, shiny green nails. Oh, this reminds me, I actually set up the background specifically for this. I hope you're ready. What do we think? What do we think, guys? Come on. Look at my weird little hands. Oh my god. I hope you guys find this as hilarious as I do. I used Photoshop for the first time in my life yesterday. And then, to be honest, making this background scene, I didn't even use Photoshop. I used it to make a PNG, and then I went back to a program I recognized. Oh, it would be amazing to end up weirdly Twitch famous without having any basic understanding of how to use my computer programs. Okay, it's up to you guys. You guys gotta make sure I get famous now so that I can astound everyone with my beautiful, beautiful Photoshop and photo editing skills. Okay, I have opened my nail polish remover, mostly. There is still a plastic layer in here that I'm trying to get off. I am now using the cuticle trimmers to remove the plastic from this
one goes out to
lid.
hip-hop fans out there. If you like what you're hearing right now, it's called Double Take. You can download this and a lot more by upgrading to Upbeat Premium. Peace.
Hey, okay. Nail polish remover. We are removing the green. Okay. Why does this nail polish remover smell not like alcohol? I always thought nail polish remover reeked. This stuff actually smells just like cleaner. That's weird. I wonder how much scented shit is in this bottle. Are we still enjoying the chill hot beats, or should I change it up? Do you want to listen to something else? Okay. Okay, when I take this nail polish color off, the cotton ball I'm using, it looks radioactive because of how lime green this color is. Okay, got 3 nails cleaned off. Gonna start on the 4th one. Again, this probably could be way more interesting if you could see me, but like, it ruins the fun. What if I'm secretly like a 300-pound man? And you all thought I was just a woman? Like, if I turned my cam on, that facade would be ruined. But for now, right now, you have no idea. Okay, we have one hand nail polish free. Let's get the other hand. Deep fake. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are helping me get my channel stats up a little bit. I am actually working my way towards the affiliate member of Twitch at the moment, and so with you guys joining in, you're making it possible for me to reach some of the stats that I am required to have. My biggest piece that I'm going to have trouble reaching, though, is getting that 50 followers. So if you know anyone that you think might enjoy the content of my streams, feel free to share and let other people know what it is I'm up to. My Wednesday streams, the ones where I'll be talking about gardening, are going to be fairly educational. So in the past, I have worked as a garden educator. I worked in a nonprofit garden where we taught adults and children, high school age, all the way down to preschool, about gardening and how to do it, how you can use different approaches, the methods used across the globe. This is my background. And so, oh my God, Suds, thank you. But yeah, so we're gonna use my garden stream as a platform to continue that kind of garden education. So people are more than welcome to ask me questions. You can request a specific topic to cover. If you have garden help that you need, like you have a house plant that you need checked out, we can play plant doctor, and I can do my best to diagnose what's going on for you. Like I said, this is my background, this is my training, and it's something I really love. And so I want to share that with everyone too. I suck at gaming. I really do. So might as well show you guys something I'm good at. I'm going to be spending my time on Twitch. Yeah, so you guys can follow me along for my own gardening adventure on Wednesdays. Right now it's still winter, so where I live, we don't have much going on in the garden. But what we need to do is we need to start planning, and planning does take a couple weeks. And as you go, you'll find that there's different steps throughout the spring. And if I get you guys started early enough in the spring, no matter where you are, you should be ready to start your garden with your own spring arrival. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere, in which case, I can't help you there. I am northern hemisphere only. Even though I have lived in the southern hemisphere in my life, I don't understand the gardening down there. Yeah, what else can I say? Alright, I've got my nails cleared off. Before I start filing my nails, though, I need to go grab a towel so that I don't get nail dust on my computer here. I will be back in 2 seconds. Hold tight. I'm just going to grab a towel. Okay, I have returned. Has anyone else voted on nail polish color? We are still at 2-2. We are tied between the pink and the purple. I need my viewers to go into the Discord and vote on which nail polish color I am doing today. Yeah. Someone want to be a tiebreaker? Okay. So I am going to start filing down my nails. Before I file, though, I'm going to get some cuticle oil on my nails. The only reason I do this first is because when I take off a coat of nail polish, my nails feel really weirdly tingly, and I don't like it. And if I start running a metal nail file over the ends of my fingers when they're tingling, like, that sensation is god-awful. So we're gonna throw some cuticle oil on so that I can, like, rub my nails a little bit here and kind of, like, deal with that tingly sensation. Alright. I have applied the cuticle oil to my right hand, and now I am rubbing that in on each nail. As you can see, as I sit with my hands clearly placed in front of me, not moving. Alright. Oh, I have a hangnail on this finger. I'm just going to quickly manage that by grabbing my cuticle trimmer. So when I actually first started university a couple years back there, I got really, really into nail art because I had moved. I didn't know anyone in the area I was in. I was brand new to the city I moved to. And so I spent a lot of my time back in my apartment with my roommate. Well, my roommate would still be in class and stuff. But I'd spend a lot of time on nail art. And so I got really, really good at it. I don't do it anymore. I just paint solid colors now. But I used to do some pretty wicked designs on my own nails. It's pretty fun. But yeah, if you guys, because I am well versed in that, if you ever have questions about how to do certain looks on fingernails using nail polish, just hit me up. I can give you tips because I have learned how to do it. I know how to make your own nail stickers. I know how to do ombres and gradients. I know how to do all sorts of different details. Yeah, and best practices for nail shaping and things like that. All right, we are just rubbing the cuticle oil in on the left hand right now. Yeah. What a thrilling morning. Thank you guys for joining me. Okay. I'm trying to think of anything else that's, like, really... Oh, has Zap ever let me do his nails? He has not. He is a fussy boy when it comes to his nails. He has let me do his makeup before, though. Actually, it was really fun. There was a trend going around on YouTube quite a few years ago now where streamers, and the one that I saw in particular was the Game Grumps Aaron and his wife Susie. So they each did each other's makeup. So it was for Susie's stream, and so Susie sat everything out on a countertop. She grouped everything by product type, but then didn't tell Aaron what the makeup was, what it was for, anything like that. And so, okay, and so I grabbed my nail file here. I actually use I'm getting off track here. I use a metal nail file, and the whole purpose of that is there's a whole bunch of different style nail files out there available. The most common one that people use is something called an emery board. An emery board are those cardboard nail files. So if you go and get your nails done professionally in a shop, this is what they will use. They will use an emery board. It's got two grits one on each side. There's usually a really fine grit and a bit more of a coarse one. The coarse one, obviously used for filing down and shaping. The fine grit for just kind of refining that edge so that it's not as rough. Yeah, these work really well, but they don't have a very long life. You can only use them maybe like 3 or 4 times if you have thick nails like I do. And then they just don't work anymore because you've rubbed right through the grit. So I have a metal nail file. This is the second one I've owned. I mean, honestly, this one is meant for nails, but I could probably just use an actual metal file, so long as it had a fine grit. But yeah, so that's what I use because it has a really long life. Like I've had this nail file for 5 years or so, and the grit has not weakened at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on kind of reshaping my nails here. The fingers that are on my dominant hand, my left hand here, they get worn down pretty fast, so the shape kind of disappears within a couple of days. So I'm just reshaping them, getting the point back in there. I was on another topic before I got off onto nail files. What the frick was I talking about? Does anyone remember? Oh, makeup, right. So I was talking about Erin and Susie doing that makeup trend on YouTube. I will just have to find that video and let you guys watch it for yourself. I'll throw it in the Discord. If you want to watch it, you can. If I can find it, that is. Yeah, so I did the same thing with my partner with Zap Zap. So what we did is I sat all of my makeup out. We had it on the counter, and I bunched it all, or I grouped it all by type. So like there was the stuff that you put on the foundation, corrector, things like that, concealers. I don't own a ton of makeup, so there were only like 2 or 3 items in each little category. But still, Zap Zap didn't know what the hell he was doing, so it was pretty interesting. So I did his makeup first, and then he did mine. So he was allowed to ask me, like, is this product for your eyes? So that he wouldn't, like, put lipstick on my eyelids. But that was about it. It was a lot of fun. I looked very interesting. Zap Zap looked very, very sexy. His makeup with condoms. Okay, Suds, that's gross. All right, we are almost done shaping the first nail. This takes me a while, which is why I figured I'd do it on stream with you guys, because then I can just sit and talk through the process of doing my nails. Yeah. Okay, so first nail is shaped. Very pointy, very, very pointy. I've discovered that since I've been keeping my nails this sharp, I have a really bad habit of, like, accidentally stabbing produce. Because if I drop it and I go to catch it, my nail goes right through the skin of whatever the vegetable or fruit is. I have stabbed onions, I have stabbed potatoes, I have stabbed bananas, I've stabbed, like, it's insane the amount of foods I have accidentally stabbed with my nails in the last couple weeks here since I've been doing them this shape. Caution! Caution, I will stab you with my nails. Okay, on to shaping the next one. Okay, so I somehow accidentally put the tip of this nail off to the side last time, so it was like ever so slightly wonky. Let's fix that shape. Okay. There we go. Now it's centered again. So, for people who are interested in nail work, I've never been officially trained in any of this. Like, I've never taken an esthetician course or anything. But back at the beginning of high school, or at the end of high school and the beginning of university, I spent a lot of my free time consuming nail art content on the internet. And so, filing your nails, there is a right and a wrong way to do it. So, if you want to file your nails down, which, like, I assume most of my viewers are male, and you were like, I don't need any of this information. But filing your nails down, it's best to only go in one direction. So if you are filing into a shape, go from the corner of your nail, right at the nail bed, up to the tip. And do not go backwards in the same direction like a saw. Only go in one direction. Lift the file off, bring it back to that other edge, and go again. And then that way you don't create extra, what do you call it? An extra rough edge on the edge of your nail there. It's just better for the nail itself to keep it healthier as it grows out, because your nails will dry out with time. Like, if you don't take care of them when they're long, they will dry out, they'll crack, they'll break easier. And just that little tip with filing your nails just makes such a big difference. I'm just getting the last little details on this nail here, just kind of making sure I don't leave any rough edges. Okay. Yeah, if you guys could see me doing this and how meticulous I'm being, you probably just roll your eyes and walk away. Okay, 2 nails shaped. 8 to go. Okay, so we're still tied on the nail polish color vote. So again, if you haven't gone and voted, please do let me know what color we're doing today. We have equal votes, purple and pink, and we have one suggestion to alternate the colors across my nails, which, I don't know, I prefer a solid color, so I think we'll just do that, but the vote was there. I feel like I should recognize it. Okay, so I am really taking the length back on this nail, because last time I filed them, I really didn't do much with the length, and it's gotten a little ridiculous. So we're using extra pressure on each swipe with the file to try and take some of that length off. Okay. I'm just working that shape back to the right shape, narrowing it down to a point. And then I find that the easiest way to make a pointed nail blunt is to actually take your file flat underneath the nail and back and forth. Just kind of grind away at the tip of the nail from underneath. And what it does, even in like just slightly angle the file up so that it's maybe on a 10-degree angle there, you get this nice rounded tip. And I'm not entirely sure why, but it works. Yeah, you get a nice rounded tip for your nail. This probably translates over to other carving related hobbies as well, but I only do my nails, so. Perhaps one day I'll take up wood carving again. I once did wood carving. I took a class on it with a friend a few years ago and made a really neat forest sprite out of a hunk of cottonwood. Gave it to my grandma, so it's somewhere in her garden right now. Okay, just using that finer grit to just work down those edges, not edges, and make sure I don't have rough edges there. If you leave your edges really rough, you run the risk of them catching on loose threads and all sorts of things. You run the risk of having your nail snap, break, flake, any of those things. And if you're keeping long nails, you don't want that. You want them to stay long. So not the best option. Okay, so onto the fourth nail. We are going to trim a little bit of the length down, although the last time I filed, I did quite a bit of the length on this nail. But this nail is on my non-dominant hand. It's the ring finger of my non-dominant hand, so the nail grows quite fast. It doesn't get worn down too quickly. And so I do end up having to take quite a lot of length off of it each time. To all my viewers, thank you guys for... Oh, longest nails I've had. Yeah, but thank you, viewers, for tuning in. I know painting nails is probably not everyone's favorite Monday morning hobby, especially because I assume the majority of my viewers here are male, and you probably aren't too into nail art. But I am, so you're here, and that's what we're doing. And maybe we're queer? I'm queer. What about you? Yeah, so filing down this nail using that heavier grit. I guess it would be a lower grit because it's a rougher surface. Longest nails I've ever had. I've never done long fake nails. I have once had acrylic nails applied, and that was because a friend of mine was getting her esthetician license and she needed a practice dummy for her acrylics so that she could prove she'd learned how to do them. However, I was not the one where she proved that she knew how to do it. I was literally the test dummy the first time, the guinea pig, and so I got the thickest, heaviest set of acrylic nails known to man. And so acrylics are a little bit different than gels. Most women often go for like a gel or a shellac polish. And acrylic is a much more lengthy process and kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah. So that was entertaining. But yeah, I guess the longest nails I've ever had, they probably got close to 3/4 of a centimeter in length, past the tip of my finger. And those would have just been my actual nails. They would not have been fakes. I probably had nail polish on them, though, because the polish does make them ever so slightly stronger.
Hey, it's Benji from All Good Folks.
And I will readily admit that when they get that long, it's actually not because I'm taking care of them properly. It's usually during, like, phases of depression where I can't get myself to take care of certain things properly, and so my nails just keep growing, and because I have such thick nails, they don't break, right? So they just end up continuously growing, and then I have weirdly long nails that are, some of them end up breaking, and some of them are still really long. But when I am on top of them and I'm taking care of them and I let them grow out, they are still quite long. They're about 1/2 centimeter in length. And so, like, also bonus because I spend a lot of my time working outdoors in the summer. I am a gardener, I'm a horticulturalist. My fingernails, you would think, would be breaking all the time being in the dirt, and they're surprisingly strong, and they end up working more like a tool, and they don't snap on me while I'm gardening. And so I have some of the fanciest gardening nails ever. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I've got one more nail to do on the right hand, trimming it down. So this nail broke on me last week. I accidentally jammed my finger straight into the steering wheel of my car and it snapped my nail. So this nail is super short. I'm trying to keep the point on it. Like the other nails, but it is nowhere near the same length. It's kind of cute. Um, so let's just get that shape defined again as it's gotten slightly longer from last week. Okay. And just filing down the edge using that fine grit and making sure that there are no rough edges. All right. That would be one hand filed. Not bad. That took half an hour? That's not bad. Sometimes it takes me longer because I just get so distracted. Looking at these. Yeah, they all seem good. I'm gonna keep the shape there. Okay, I am also now gonna go in underneath each of my nails here. I've got a cuticle tool. So it has two ends to it. One end is kind of spoon shaped, but rather than being like a bowl shape, it's like a tube, if that makes sense. Anyways, it sits against the top of your nail and you can push your cuticle back a teeny bit. The cuticle being that little layer of skin that forms at the base of your nail where it grows out from the nail bed. I don't really use this side of the tool too often because my cuticles don't usually need a lot of work because I work on them quite often. But I find that I use the other end of the tool quite a bit. The other end of the tool is just like a very, very small, almost like a hook shape, and you can use it to clean underneath your nail. You can use it to kind of get in by a hangnail at the corner of your nail. And yeah, so even though my nails are painted, what I do is I just go underneath my nail here, right at the tip of the nail bed there, and I just kind of clean off the anything that might have been caught under my nail. I do this basically once a day, once every other day because my nails are quite long. I really dislike the feeling of anything caught under my nails, so I spend a lot of time keeping them clean. So what this ends up doing is it basically just ends up kind of making a really defined difference between where the end of the nail bed and where the free hanging nail sits. So if you keep your nails long, the end of your nail bed can extend right to the tip of your finger. And so part of this is also to make sure that my nail bed doesn't get that long. Because if my nail was to ever break back to the tip of my finger and get that short, it's going to cause a lot of sensitivity. So it's just trying to keep the nail bed line at a reasonable length. I don't know if any of you guys find this interesting. All right. I'm almost done the right hand here. Once I finish going underneath these, underneath the nail, I will be ready to work on the left hand. Okay, right hand is done. I'm feeling good about how that looks. I don't need to work on cuticles or anything. I had a hangnail on one finger, but I took care of it right before I started filing. Okay, and so once I finish the other hand, then I will just do a little bit of hand lotion before I start painting. Just because nail polish remover is alcohol based. Yeah, so acetone is an alcohol, and that is what forms most nail polish removers. I have seen a soy-based nail polish remover before, but my brother stole it from me. Um, so I need to order some more. See you later, suds. Enjoy your lunch break. Yeah. Most nail polish removers are alcohol-based. Alcohol, when it is sitting on your hands, the way it evaporates is it takes some moisture with it, and so it can really dry your fingertips out. Even though I'm not using the pure acetone for nail polish remover today, because I finally bought actual nail polish remover, it still dries your fingertips out, just a teeny bit. So once I finish the left hand here, I'll throw on some lotion, which is dawning on me is not in my stream room, so I'll have to get up and grab that at some point. Okay, so working on hand 2, working on the left. So for people who have just shown up, I'm going to be painting my nails. We're doing some nail care at the moment. Finished my coffee. And right now I am working on filing my nails. I keep them in a very pointy shape because it's dangerous, like my pictures. Lol. Yeah, I was also relaying that I stab a lot of fruit accidentally because my nails are quite sharp and I'm clumsy, so I drop the things, I go to catch them, my nails accidentally stab them. It's a disaster. I keep my nails long anyways because why not? It's fun to be a disaster. So I am using a metal nail file here with 2 different grits, one on each side. I'm using the coarser grit now to file the thumb nail of my left hand. The thumbnail on this hand is also a little bit shorter because a couple weeks back I broke it, and so it's been regaining its length here. And then because the left is my dominant hand, the nails just don't grow as quickly because they're constantly exposed to wear. So it's just taken its sweet time to reach full length again. Thank you guys for joining me this morning, for watching my stream. I really, really appreciate the support. I know I'm new to this, and so my stream probably isn't the most interesting thing you've ever seen, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It will be very interesting someday. Maybe later this week, maybe next week, maybe in like 6 months. Who knows? You'll only know if you keep watching. Yeah, so just getting the shape into my thumbnail here. The trick with the thumbnail, because I use it so often, is I actually won't put it into quite as sharp of a point as I do the others. This one is very, very rounded. And while it does overall kind of makes, like, you can see a difference in it from my other nails, the uniformity is not there, but it's a lot more applicable for day-to-day use because I'm not worried about stabbing myself in the eye. I'm not as worried about, you know, things like that. Ooh. Someone else got into the chat and started voting. Okay, we have 3 votes for purple, 1 vote for pink. What color am I painting my nails this morning? What is going on? All right, I'm switching over to the finer grit on my nail file now. I'm just refining the edge, making sure it's not so rough because I don't want my nails to catch and tear. It is such a pain in the butt to have to fix a nail right after you painted it because you can't just file a painted nail down and expect it to keep the polish looking good. It gets really rough at the edge. You end up having to take the nail polish off, and I don't have that kind of energy. I might today. I am like bouncing off the walls with energy today, guys. It is insane. Before I hopped on stream, I was legitimately jumping in my kitchen. I was just jumping in place to get energy out so that I could sit here on stream with you guys. For my gyno aware friends, it's the follicular phase, and I am high energy, high motivation, high everything, just high. um, and so I'm just like bouncing off the walls right now. I am ready to go. Okay. We are done the thumb. We're working on the next nail on the left hand now. This one has gotten quite long, and I kind of filed it a little funky last week, and so I didn't get the shape right. What ended up happening is the shape of this nail got wide, like right at the tip of the nail bed, which is really weird. I didn't like the look of that, and I didn't notice I did it until a couple days afterwards when I was really looking at it. Okay, so I think I fixed the shape on the one half. Okay, now we gotta fix the shape on the other half. Okay, that's way better in shape. Okay, so I fixed that weird fanning out shape that was going on right at the edge of my nail bed there, and now I'm just shaping the nail itself, the tip of it. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Good shape, good shape. So this is the pointer finger on my dominant hand as well. And so same thing that I just did with the thumb. I'm not actually going to give it the sharpest point, just because it ends up being a little bit more of a problem because of how often I am using the finger. So I've filed the tip into a bit more of a rounded tip than I did on the pointer finger on the right hand. And while you might wonder, why don't you just file all of your nails to that shape so that it's uniform? Fuck you, I don't care. I like the pointiness. And let's see, hopefully for nail painting next Monday, because I think I'm just going to do this with you guys on Mondays for my sit and bitch. Hopefully I'll have Nep there animated. You can watch me while I'm talking to you guys. It won't be quite as boring. I do appreciate everyone who's still sitting through these slightly more boring chats. Okay, cool. All right, that is 7 out of 10 nails done. 3 to go. Middle finger, left hand. This one has changed shape dramatically this week. It is so weird right now. I don't even know why. Like, I don't remember breaking it. Maybe I did. But it's got like a weird chunk missing out of the end of it right now. Not a chunk. It's just got like a strange bump in the edge. All right. Okay, so I think when I finish filing shaping my nails here, because I'm coming up on an hour 45, I think I'll take my 15, just so that I can run to the washroom and check on the animals. I've got pet bunnies, I've got frogs. I did have an aquatic frog, as we found out this morning, though. She did pass away. And so later today, I will be holding like a small ceremony for her in my own time. And I'll post on the Discord channel just some information about my pet frog, Popsicle, to commemorate her cute little amphibian life. She's a good frog. If you are interested in seeing what Popsicle looked like, though, I did already throw out a video on the Discord of her croaking. She sounds a little bit like a cicada, in my opinion. So if you want to check that out, it was from last summer. I thought it was super cute. I also have a subreddit. If you want to join us in the subreddit on Reddit there and see what's going on, you can send me memes, you can cross-post shit. If you have suggestions for the stream, you can send anything you want in the subreddit. The subreddit also has links to the YouTube channel where I'm uploading my streams after I've been live. So if you ever want to rewatch anything, you're more than welcome. All right, finish that middle finger. Now onto the ring finger of my dominant hand. So we're using that coarser grit again to do the main shaping. We are going from the nail bed, the tip of the nail bed, to the tip of the nail, working in singular direction. We're not going back and forth like a saw. That causes unnecessary roughness at the edge of your nail. It can cause weakness in the end of the nail, and if you're growing your nails out long, you just don't want that. So just working on getting some shape in here with that coarser grit. And so for everyone who is still viewing, we are no longer tied for a nail polish color vote in the Discord, but we are taking more votes. So if you have a preference, if you want to see me paint my nails purple, if you want to see me paint my nails pink, make sure you get in the server there and you vote before I come back from my break. When I have been streaming past 2 hours, I think we'll be at the point where I'll be ready to start using the polish. Okay, so just flipped my file over here, working on the ring finger still. I've got a decent shape. I'm just working on the edge, smoothing it out, getting rid of the roughness there. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that shape. The length of this nail is nice. I didn't really have to do much to it. I just kind of traced over the shape to kind of shorten the nail just a little bit. Okay, so I think that nail is now done. I am just going to file the last one here. We've got one more nail to go. It's the pinky finger on my left hand. Just gonna reshape it here. It's lost a little bit of its point, and as the nail has grown, the edge of the nail bed is no longer where the curve starts. So I'm just taking the curve back to where the nail bed begins. And again, using continuous motions from the nail bed to the tip of the nail, using the file, not going back and forth in a saw-like motion, and just creating that nice shape. If anyone really wants to see, I can post a photo of the finished nails on the Discord. but you'll have to specifically ask me for that. Otherwise, I'm not posting my hands. All right, and now I'm just working on the tip so that it's not too pointy. I'm just going underneath, holding the file flat underneath my nail, and I'm actually rubbing the nail back and forth against that fine grit. And what it does is it kind of files the very, very tip down and gets it to a nice, slightly rounded point, without compromising the shape of the end of the nail. Okay, I think I'm good there. I just need to finish with the edge of this nail, so I'm using that really fine grit. I'm just going right over the edge in really slow motions to make sure I get any of that coarse, rough edge smoothed down. Okay, I think that is good for shaping. We have shaped my nails. Second step, using my cuticle tool again, I'm just gonna go underneath the nail, against the nail bed there, and then helping to kind of stabilize where the nail bed begins underneath my nails. Again, if you let your nails grow out, your nail bed can creep up to the tip of your nail if you aren't careful. And so, like, if you're taking care of your own nails, you're not visiting a salon, this is something that would be done for you. But if you're doing them yourself, it's pretty easy to forget that your cuticle underneath the nail also grows. And so you get that little layer of skin where the nail comes out from the nail bed even underneath. And so you want to just keep an eye on that. You don't want it to grow too long, because if it reaches the tip of your nail, if your nail ever breaks, if it breaks down to the tip of your finger, you're going to have some really, really sensitive fingertips because of that nail bed creeping up like that. And it's just uncomfortable. It's not the end of the world, but it's really freaking uncomfortable. Okay, and so I'm just going to take my cuticle trimmers here again too. I've got a hangnail started on this finger, which I'm just going to nip in the bud before it becomes a bigger problem for me, a painful problem.
Music is the essential music licensing platform for pro filmmakers. Discover the world's top composers and songwriters with industry-leading search tools that speak your language. If you need music for pro video, visit Music.
All right, so let's see here. I like the shape of all of my nails. They all look pretty good. My pointer finger has a bit of an odd shape, but that's actually in the shape of the nail itself, so I can't correct that through filing. Just looking at everything though, looking it over, it looks like I got all the edges nice and smooth. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay, guys, I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. I'm gonna take a 15, and then I'll be back. And when I come back, we will start putting polish on my nails. I'll have some pretty colored nails. This is your last chance to get into the Discord server and vote on a color. Let me know what color you want me to paint my nails today. You guys have the choice. Yeah. All right. I will be back in 15, and until then, do whatever you feel like. I really don't care. You're your own people. Okay. Back soon. Bye, guys. I'm back. Oh, I don't know if that was a full 15. I think I only took like a 10-minute break. But that's okay. I'm going to take just a couple more minutes here before I start painting. I realized I did not grab my lotion, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It was just sitting in the bathroom across the hall. I've got the Body Shop Fuji green tea body butter. I know it's not meant as hand lotion, but like the shit smells good. I love it. I also grabbed a blanket because I'm like, I think I'm cold because I went and stood outside for a few minutes just to kind of get some fresh air. I am not your average streamer. I am 100% an outdoor individual. I love being outside. It's just so bloody cold here in the terrarium. Okay. I also grabbed myself a nice little glass of juice here. So I've got some juice now in place of coffee because I had 2 cups of that and I should not have any more today. Okay. Let me flip my screen here back to nail painting. All right. We're back. We are back to nail painting. We are going to paint my nails. And looking at the Discord terrarium talk right now for voting for which color, it is a 3-2, 3 for purple. So we are going to be painting my nails purple. Varric, if you are in chat right now, you win because you 100% picked that one out originally. I'll be painting my nails purple. Alright, so I'm just putting some lotion on my fingers now. I find that when I take my nail polish off, it kind of dries out my fingertips and my cuticles. And just putting on a little bit of lotion before I start applying paint helps to prevent my cuticles from drying out. It also, I find it's a little easier to remove my nail polish that gets around the edges of the nail if I like cleanup of nail polish on at the end, if that makes sense. Anyways, now my hands smell like green tea, which is a bit of an odd scent for your hands, but it's nice. I like it. Also for followers, if you are here and you don't have long nails, something to know about having long nails is when you apply lotion, often the lotion gets stuck under your nail, so you have to like go around and like check each nail and make sure the lotion has not clumped up underneath it and has been spread out. Okay. I'm going to put my tools away. The only one I'm going to keep out right now is that Cuticle Tool of mine because I find that sometimes if I get the paint too far down into that crease between the edge of your finger and the edge of the nail, I can use it to kind of pull the polish out. But alright, we're going to use purple today. So I am just shaking it up. So I actually think I'm going to do a little bit of a pattern in here. And so I'm going to paint the thumb, the pointer, and the pinky solid purple. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a gradient of pink to purple from the base of my nail to the tip on the ring and middle fingers. So we'll see. I'm going to start first with a layer of base coat. So the purpose of base coat is it just creates a slightly more adhesive surface for the polish to stick to. And this, all it does is it helps prevent chipping. And it doesn't stop chipping, it just helps prevent it. So instead of my nail polish chipping off the first time I do the dishes, it chips off like the third time I do the dishes. And wash my hair and, you know, like those sorts of things. Okay. So I am just applying a base coat right now. The base coat I have is clear. Some base coats I've seen are almost opaque, like they have a little bit of opacity to them. That doesn't really change anything. The opacity comes with the use of nail hardeners and other sorts of oh, what do you call it? Just additions to the nail polish. They can advertise that they do different things. I don't know how different each polish is really. Like as far as I can tell, the only difference in quality is when you start getting into the speed dry polishes. So the ones that claim they dry in like 15 minutes or whatever. Those ones I find you typically go down in quality of paint. They gum up really fast. They don't spread as nicely. I find they chip off way more frequently. I think they just don't adhere to the surface of your nail quite as well in the process of drying that quickly. So yeah, I don't usually recommend like nail polishes that are quick dry. I just make sure you have enough time to let them sit and dry. Yeah. All right, so I'm almost done this base coat on both hands. I have always done my own nails, so everything I know about nail painting, nail art, I have learned on my own. I've never taken an esthetician's course. I have a friend who did take an esthetician's course and does have her nail tech education under her belt. Funnily enough, she is also a garden person, so like we also worked in the same garden together. So for some reason, gardeners and nail painting, I don't know, man. They seem like opposites, and yet. Okay, so base coat is done. The base coat that I am using is Essie's All-in-One Top Coat and Base Coat. I don't actually use it as a top coat. I use it only as the base, and that's just because I find I like the quality of the the product for that. I don't like it as much as a top coat. I find it doesn't help protecting against chips as much as it does helping to create that base layer. So I just use it as base. Yeah, so all of the polishes that I'm using today are Essie brand. I think it's just kind of always been my go-to. I have a couple brands that I go to regularly. OPI is always a good one, but OPI can be really hard to find because it's technically a salon. What do you call it? Salon lacquer. And so, unless you have a beauty license, it can be a little difficult to find shops that will sell it. And I don't have a license because I'm not actually a trained professional in this. I just do it myself. But Essie is really close. I find their colors to be really good. The opacity is fantastic. They dry really nicely. The quality is just always kind of there. They're pricey. They're like $13 a bottle for me. But sometimes I can get them on sale and I can get discounts. Like I bought these two colors last week because they were on discount. It was a buy one get one, half off or something. So two colors. All right. The only downside to having applied lotion on my hands right before this is a new bottle and it's being tricky to open. And now my hands are like covered in lotion. Well, not covered, but you know, just like ever so slightly slippery. Oh! Okay, this isn't good. I have a scar on the back of one of my hands from forcing open a nail polish bottle, and I actually snapped the glass neck. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen on stream. Nope, I got it. Okay, we're good. We're good. So we are going to apply the first coat, the purple polish. Essie, color 300, Playdate. It's a really nice purple. Kind of grapey, but like not super dark. Okay. Oh, that color is so nice. I like it. Oh, I really like it. Okay, this is great. This is a really nice color. And it looks nice against my skin tone. I always wonder about purples, if I look good in them or not. I think I do, because, you know, green eyes. Purple typically looks good with green. But my skin's not green, so, you know, like, it gets a little tricky to decide if it's actually gonna match. Okay, so I'm doing the pointer finger of my non-dominant hand. Painting with my dominant hand. Okay. So because I'm considering doing an ombre, a gradient on the middle and the pointer fingers, nah, I'm just gonna do it all solid. We're gonna just paint it solid. Next week we'll do pink. Okay, so there's a trick to laying the polish onto your nail as well. So what you do is you load your polish up on your brush. You just kind of brush it off the back of the little brush, but you leave a small glob on the front, just a small one. You place that just about a millimeter or two above your cuticle line, and then push it back towards it, and then pull your paint forwards. And so what it does is it pushes the polish down to the cuticle line without crossing it, and it leaves less streaks. And then from there, you go up the sides of the nails. I don't know if that makes sense without seeing what's going on, but it's a trick I learned a few years ago when I first started doing my nails regularly, and it helped me avoid making a mess around the edges of my nails because it was a little more controlled of an application. Alright, right hand has been painted. I only seriously messed up on one corner, so I'm going to use that cuticle tool, clean it up. And I am using a towel I don't really care for, so I'm just going to wipe it on there.
If you like what you hear, go premium today, and I promise to make lots more tracks.
There. Awesome. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let that dry for just a couple seconds here, and then I'm going to paint the left. I just want to give my nails a moment to set before I start using them. Not that it's going to change anything if I accidentally bump my nails into something, because it's still not set anywhere near enough for that. But while I'm letting it set for a second on that coat, I'm just going to check my phone here. My partner sent me a snap. All right. Going to paint the second hand. Okay, starting with the thumb of my dominant hand, using my non-dominant hand to paint, always blast. And I didn't even have enough polish on my brush, so round 2, let's try again. Hopefully it doesn't get streaky. Why are thumbnails just like significantly bigger than the rest of your nails? I guess it's because thumbs are significantly bigger. Thumbs are weird. Anyone else want to weigh in with their opinions on thumbs? How do we feel about thumbs? Anyone? Anyone? Thumbs? Does no one here have an opinion on thumbs? All of my concentration is on painting with my non-dominant hand. God, it's hard. I'm like holding my breath in order to hold the brush a little bit more still, getting my hand to stop shaking. 2 more nails to paint. Let's go. Alright, just gotta do the pinky. I can do this. Pinky is easy, it's like 1 stroke. Awesome. Alright, that is another base coat of purple done. I'm just gonna let that sit for a few seconds, let it dry out a teeny bit, and I'm gonna take a sip of this cup of juice I brought with me and forgot about. Yum. Ugh. Just gonna have a quick stretch here. Oh! Anyone else feeling that? I can't believe none of you have an opinion on thumbs. Like, literally. Come on, guys. Someone here has to have a thought about it. Okay, so like the opacity of this nail polish, I almost don't need to do a second coat. I'm impressed. It looks pretty good. I'm still gonna do a second coat because it's not perfectly opaque, but like I am genuinely impressed with how that looks. Because that means I only need to do 2 coats. Like, there is little worse than buying a new nail polish, putting a coat on, and realizing it's gonna take 8 goddamn coats to get the color to show through. Okay, I think I'm ready to start the second coat on the first hand. So, let's get to it. Alright, second coat is actually looking pretty good so far. This is applying really nicely. I was worried it might be a little tacky. It's not. It hasn't gone tacky at all. It like actually kind of dried on the surface. Some things take way too long to dry, and especially if they're like too thick of a polish. What ends up happening is you apply that second coat and the brush just sticks to this sticky, tacky surface of the first coat. And it just sucks because then you gotta take everything off. Or suffer through and just have shitty looking nails. I mean, sometimes I do that because it's just not worth the effort of fixing it. But yeah. Okay, and just the pinky of the right hand. Alright, cute. That looks good. Alright, I'm just gonna let that sit for a second there, let it dry. I gotta figure out how to still do that karaoke stream. I think when I do finally get my little character here animated, I think that's the kind of stream I'm gonna do first to kind of, you know, the inaugural I can move on screen stream. I think karaoke would be a blast. But I gotta figure out how to license a handful of songs so I can sing them for you. that side is still drying. Question. Does anyone here, or has anyone here ever played that, oh god, what's it called? Neko. It was like, you could draw cats to your yard. Neko something. Neko Atsume, right. Have any of you guys ever played Neko Atsume? Kitty Collector? I'm really tempted to re-download it and play it again and share like all of my updates with you guys. But at the same time, like I also played that Gudetama cooking game. Gudetama Tap. Gudetama Tap was super fun. Actually, the one I really want to play next is Pimkin Bloom. But it seems to take a ton of space on my phone. So like, I don't know if I can use it or not. I'm actually looking at my phone. It looks like it downloaded properly. Maybe I could try out Pimkin Bloom. Tell you guys all about that. You guys can play with me if you wanted, if it works that way. I don't know. I haven't opened the app yet. Right. That polish looks like it's setting pretty well. I'm going to give it maybe another minute or two here still before I start the next hand. Yeah. It's going to take another sip of juice. I wonder if there's anything interesting going on Reddit this morning. I haven't been on today. Cool. Okay. What else can I say? I am gonna start the next hand. All right. So still using same color, just doing a second coat on the left hand. As always, this is difficult because I'm painting with my non-dominant hand, so wish me luck. Okay, almost done with like, I swear I never get the right amount of polish for the thumb on the brush. Like, I always have to go for a second dip into the little bottle. Okay. Pointer finger. Awesome. And middle finger. I used to have like this amazing bottle of bright orange OPI polish, and I have no fucking clue where it went. I straight up lost my nail polish. I have no idea what I've done with it. And it's such a bummer because last winter, that was like the color for me. Everything had to be orange. I had orange hair. I did my nails orange all the time. I just became obsessed with orange for like 3-4 months. Started at Halloween because I bought the polish for Halloween, and then I just went a little orange crazy. And then I bought yellow shoes. I know, not orange, but you know, similar. Okay, I just did the pinky nail, and now I'm doing the ring finger, because I couldn't tell if I painted it or not, realized I didn't announce it, therefore I haven't painted it yet. So now I'm doing the ring finger. Alright, I have officially painted my nails purple. We're just gonna let that sit for a moment. I pulled out another polish of mine. It's like this, it's called a flash dry nail color. Dries in 60 seconds. Like, the quality's not great. The color itself is like super see-through. There's almost no opacity to it at all. But it's shiny, and like I kind of want to put the shiny bit on top of two of the nails. Like do that over top of the ring finger and middle finger, and like just have like some glitz. Because why not? But I gotta let this second coat dry a little more first before I throw another coat on. Yeah. How's everyone doing? What else can I say? I don't know. I don't have a ton going on right now. I'm literally just sitting here waiting for my nails to dry. All of the pets, when I went and checked on them, they're all napping right now, so no one's stirring. The fish aren't doing anything exciting. Popsicle is resting in peace. What a bummer bit of news for my first sit and bitch stream. Oh, my nails look so cool though. Thank you guys so much for joining me for nail painting. Although it doesn't really look like I did anything, my hands are still sitting there motionless. So, anyone have thrilling plans for their Monday? Alright. I'm gonna put this layer of like kind of shiny shit on top of two of my nails, and we're gonna see if I like this, and if I don't, well, fuck me, right? Okay, that actually looks super dope. I'm so here for this. No, I'm just gonna do it on the two fingers. I'm not gonna do it on all of them. It might be a little much on all of them. But I am doing a really thin layer. I don't know. I feel like that might look really cool. No, that's going on every nail. That looks so dope. Okay, I'm gonna do the thumb because I have way too much on my brush. Okay. Alright, thinning it out in other spots because I put too much on. Okay, one more nail to do on this hand. Okay, that is the downside of this quick dry shit, is if you do not work fast enough, it does not work very well. Alright, right hand is done. Let that dry. Once that dries, I will do the shiny coat on the left hand. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me still. Really appreciate it. Alright, we are ready to do the left hand. Let's get this shiny shit on top. This looks so cool! I love this like super see-through shiny blue kind of feature with the purple underneath. Cool. I'm digging this, guys! This is great! This looks so dope.
Hey, this is Sancho. And this one goes out to all the hip hop fans out there. If you like what you're hearing right now, it's called Double Take. And you can download this and a lot more by upgrading to Upbeat Premium. Peace.
Okay. Last nail to paint. Oh, baby Jesus, this looks beautiful. Okay, so all of the color is officially on my nails. I am done applying color. I do still need to apply a top coat, and that just seals everything in. But the color is done, and that's fantastic. So, hell yeah. Alright, I'm just going to pop those back in my nail polish basket here. There we go. Now I'm going to let those sit for a few minutes. So, what else can we do here while we're sitting waiting for my nails to dry before we apply a top coat? You know what's really fun? Hey Suds, nice to have you back. It'd be really fun to pull up some horoscopes. Do you think I'm allowed to read horoscopes from a newspaper on stream? Freaking hope so. Okay, so we're gonna do horoscopes. I'm gonna pull up. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with The Onion. I would hope you're familiar with The Onion, because that's the kind of humor that, you know, I love. Okay, so The Onion does horoscopes. Let me see if I can find it here. Or at least they used to do horoscopes. It looks like they stopped doing horoscopes at the end of 2020. Dang! Oh, but I found the horoscopes. Yeah. Dang it. So they stopped doing horoscopes. That's such a bummer. That's okay. I'm going to find them from a previous year, and we're just going to do a previous year's horoscope. And I hope you all don't mind. Okay, horoscopes for, this is March, February. Okay, this is the week of February 7th. So, week of February 4th, week of February 11th. We're going to do this one. Okay, guys. Horoscope time. So, my sweet, sweet Aquarius viewers, my friends born between January 20th and February 18th, this is for you. This week, Your charred, lifeless body will time and again debunk the old myth about lightning never striking the same place twice. Wow. So sounds like you're gonna have some sweet barbecue. Good job, Aquarius pods. I love you guys. All right, my Pisces pods. My friends born from February 19th to March 20th. Your mother claims that she never raised a liar for a son. But then what else do you expect from a lizard-human hybrid born out of a top-secret government project? Interesting. Interesting family dynamics. My Pisces pods. I don't understand. All right. My Aries pod friends. My Aries pod friends, my March 21st to April 19th birthdays. Fun and despair will be in the air this week when a nearby confetti factory explodes, killing 63 employees. You have a very exciting week ahead of you guys, my Aries pod friends. All right, and so my Taurus pods, my April 20th to May 20th. I know quite a few pod friends with the Taurus sign, and here's what's in store for you this week. You've never been good at saying goodbye, which explains why your speech therapist keeps charging you for an extra half hour each week. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, my Gemini pod friends. May 21st to June 20th. This goes out to you. The stakes will be raised this Thursday, moments before being repeatedly plunged by frightened townspeople into your chest. Hey, Flo. Okay. Sounds interesting, my Gemini friends. Be careful this Thursday as the stakes are raised into you. Okay, my Cancer pods, my Cancer Isopods. June 21st to July 22nd. I also have quite a few pod friends in this category here. You will soon stumble upon the secret to a happy marriage. A secret so simple, you'll take perverse pleasure in keeping it from your wife. Okay, that one's good. Cancer friends, Cancer pods, you guys are going to have an interesting week where you learn the secret to a happy marriage, but then don't utilize it. All right. Leo pods, my July 23rd to August 22nd crew. Also know a couple pod friends in this category. For you this week, there's a time and a place for everything. As you'll soon discover after falling into the rhinoceros pit during mating season. Oh my goodness, my Leos, please be careful. Leopod. Oh, okay. Virgo pods, my August 23rd to September 22nd friends. Your first instinct this week will be to run, while your second instinct this week will be to find your legs. I don't know where you put your legs, pods, but you better find them. What is a pod without his legs? All right, Libra buds. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd, my pod friends, going into fall. The sudden rise in mood swings, the wild food cravings, and the rapid head-to-toe hair growth can only mean one thing. It's that time of the lunar cycle again. Wear pods, beware. All right, Libras. Moving on. Our next horoscope is for the Scorpios, our isopods born between October 23rd and November 21st. Your entire life will flash before your eyes this week. An insignificant blip made all the more trivial by the Benny Hill theme that will accompany it. All right, that's interesting and sad. Scorpios, please don't lose hope this week. I hope your horoscope next week is slightly better. Yeah. Okay. My Sagittarius isopods, my November 22nd to December 21st. While you may have valor, resolve, and even vigor, what you don't have is a basic understanding of what those words really mean. Sagittarius, my isopod friends, I will find you a dictionary if you need. Okay, and for our final horoscope reading of the day, Capricorn pod friends, my December 22nd to January 19th buddies. After days of grave and anxious discussion, the stars have decided that it's better that you don't know. So, I really can't tell you what's in store this week, but I really hope it's better than Thursday's events for oh, who is it? Who is it? Gemini. Yeah. I hope that it's not as bad as Gemini's stakes being raised on Thursday. Okay, and so that was horoscopes. I think horoscopes were fun. We will definitely need to do those again sometime. And my nail polish is dry enough for top coat, so let's add another layer of polish, guys. Let's get that top coat going. My top coat is getting kind of sticky. I think I may need to toss it after today's use. Okay. First, painting the top coat onto my right hand. That is my non-dominant hand. Painting with the dominant hand is so much easier. Okay. We are on the third finger. The fourth finger. Okay, and the pinky finger of the right hand. All right. So I don't usually wait quite as long with letting this layer dry before I start painting the other side. So I'm just going to give it about 30 seconds here. This top coat typically dries pretty quick, and then I'll just start on the next side. All right. I don't even think that was 30 seconds. That was probably like 10. But we're starting on the next side, so let's go. Okay, adding another coat to this finger. All right, so we are 2 fingers in on the left side. Now we're doing the middle finger. I hope you guys are appreciating this play-by-play of nail polish. I know it's thrilling. Okay, ring finger. And then one last dip for the polish, and let's do the pinky finger. Okay, so that leaves my nails painted. They're done. I literally just need to let them dry now. I am gonna have to toss this bottle of polish because it's gotten way too sticky and it's just not gonna be a high quality the next time I need it. So we're gonna need to buy some new top coat this week, but that's whatever. That's not the end of the world. I can handle that. All right. What else do we have going on? Not much. Not much. It's a pretty chill day. I'll admit I've been on stream longer than I thought I'd be today. I thought I was gonna max out at about 2 hours, but it seems like 3 hours is a pretty good limit of time for me. So I might extend all of my streams to be a minimum of 3 hours instead of 2. And I do think I might actually pop back on later today and play some Animal Crossing and grind it out. So if anyone wants to come back and join me this evening, you're more than welcome. I don't know if I'll really talk much as I'm grinding out Animal Crossing this evening. We'll see. Um, I think it's mostly just gonna be me sitting quietly doing stuff. Um, yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out a chair situation though, because not having a chair to like lean back into while I'm playing is getting a little annoying. For this sitting bitch, it's been pretty easy because I'm just leaning over my desk here, but like definitely gonna need one for gaming. I've started thinking that like maybe what I need to get is a beanbag chair, but I'm a little worried that the noise it makes would be really bad for stream. So yeah. I'm just gonna let my nails like finish drying here. Once they dry, I've got some Q-tips here and my acetone, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna clean up right around the edges and get them looking neat. I do occasionally kind of mess up, and there's one finger on the right hand there that I definitely went over the edge, and there's a lot of purple. So I'm just gonna dump out. I've got a really tiny dish here, and I just pour my acetone right into the dish. I don't pour out much. It's like half a teaspoon. And then, yeah, all I do is I take a Q-tip. I have these really tiny ones. They're meant for baby ears, but they work really well for getting in around the crevices around the edge of your nail. I think you can also buy them for makeup application, but those ones usually have like a more pointed tip. And because they're meant for makeup application, they're really bloody expensive. So Japanese dollar store Q-tips for babies. Shit works great. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a dollar store in my city that's Japanese based. Like, so I don't know where to find them in my city. I just stocked up last time I was in Vancouver. Okay, so I'm just going around the edges and I'm cleaning up those little bits. It's a bit of a meticulous process, just kind of going through the edges. You don't even have to clean up the edges if you don't want. Like, if you just leave it, um, because it's on your skin, it doesn't adhere to the skin. It gets kind of plasticky and it just peels off like after you wash your hands a few times. Um, and you know, it's COVID, so like all of us should be washing our hands regularly. So it'll clean itself up really fast. I mean, we should have been washing our hands regularly before that, but we all know no one was. Just finishing up on the right hand here, just doing a little bit of right at the edge of the cuticle and making sure it's clear. Okay, time to do the left hand, clean up those edges. The left hand I typically make a little bit more of a mess with because my right hand shakes so much when I'm trying to paint with it. Yeah. Okay, pinky is cleared. Let's do the next finger. I need to pick up a little more acetone on my Q-tip. It dries so fast. Like, it just freaking evaporates. You have to pick it up all the time. And that's why I pour it into a dish rather than leaving the bottle open, because, like, I don't want to forget the bottle open and have the whole thing evaporate on me overnight. I'm also going to need to dye my hair again soon, because the pink has almost completely faded out of it. I'm tempted to try and do Nep's hair color, but I don't know how well I can blend green out, and my roots aren't bleached at the moment like Nep's are. So maybe her hair is naturally green at the base. I don't know. So my hair is usually just pink, but I've got roots at the moment, so it's like brown and pink. Yeah. Yeah, and I gotta spend some time today. I gotta run over to my parents' house to steal that tripod that I'm grabbing so that I can do actual video stuff on stream. Um, and then what else do I need to do? I need to figure out what we're doing for dinner tonight. Gotta take a look in the fridge. Okay, I think my nails are all cleaned up. That means they're done. Sweet. All right, nails are done. And that kind of brings us to like end of stream because I don't have anything else planned now. I'm gonna wait till my stream actually hits 3 hours before I turn it off because it looks better for stats. But so we'll hang out for 8 more minutes. And finish my juice. Delicious. Yeah. It's been fun. I really enjoyed a sit and bitch. I think we had a good time. So everyone who did pop in today, thank you so much. I got an additional 29 views today, new views. So that is amazing. Everyone who did pop in, thank you very much. Everyone who's currently here, thank you for still being here. I don't know if you've been here the whole time or just a portion, but I appreciate your support regardless. Again, I have a handful of other social media places, places on the internet where you can find me and interact with me. I'm on Discord. There is a link for the Discord server in or on the channel, so feel free to just pop in there. Anyone is welcome. You can also find me on Reddit. I have a subreddit set up for Neps Terrarium, so that's just NEPS Terrarium. So feel free to join me there. I'll be posting links to the YouTube uploads of my streams. If I ever find enough time to actually edit down certain clips and stuff, I'll be putting those on the YouTube channel as well. But until then, I think it's just going to be just streams. So if you're watching my stream now, you probably don't need to check it out. But up to you. What else? Where else can you find me? I do have an Instagram. It's what is my Instagram handle? I will just be posting tidbits about streams after the fact on the Instagram for now, just because that's what I have. That's what I'm kind of able to get to at the moment. But yeah, so Nepenthe00 and then underscore. That is my Instagram handle. Feel free to join me there. I'll be posting a little bit about today's stream in there. I'll be posting some commemorative stuff about Popsicle on there and in the Discord and on the Reddit, just so that it's kind of consistent across the board. Please feel free to share my stream with anyone that you think might find it interesting. I think the gardening aspect of my stream is going to be fairly interesting for people because it will be quite educational. Maybe that's not what you want, though. Maybe you just don't want to tune in to someone talking about gardens in an education kind of an aspect. Maybe you just don't want to learn. That's fine. Either way, I'm going to be doing that because I enjoy it. What else? What else can I tell you? Other things I want to do on stream with you guys. Beading. I want to do artwork. I want to sit and just kind of have some quiet art time with you guys. So just throw on my stream while I'm sitting and working on a project. I will do that probably in the next week, not this week because I'm still working on getting my character animation working, and I need to do that off screen. So I will be working hard on that off stream this week, and once I have that done, I'll be looking at doing a few more streams per week. Yeah, I'm just going to work real hard to build up this channel. I hope everyone loves it. I'm having a lot of fun. I really enjoy being here. I enjoy talking with you guys. It's a cool place to have friends gather and meet new people. So thank you so much. If you ever have other Twitch channels that you want to recommend to me, for me to follow along with, watch, if you enjoy the content of it, if you want to see me do something similar, let me know. Just let me know. I love that. Yeah. But what else am I doing today? I just little bit of errand running, nothing too exciting. I just got to get that tripod. I got to make sure that I get my mic set up. So I'm actually going to have a mic, not just my laptop integrated mic, for my next stream. So hopefully tonight, once I get it set up, that's when I'm going to start grinding on Animal Crossing. What else? What else? Yeah. I don't know. This is all still really new to me. I've been wanting to do this for over a year now to get on Twitch, and I just kind of put it off for too long because I didn't know what I was doing, and I bit the bullet last week, and I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna learn it along the way. So here we are. I've got my beautiful created scenes. Um, half of my equipment does not exist at the moment. I'm running on the oldest laptop. My poor laptop fan is just going in the background here. I'm unemployed at the moment, so I can't afford new equipment, so I'm just kind of doing the best I can with stuff that can be loaned to me. Good stuff, though. I am hoping that as my channel grows, I learn along with the growth of the channel, and so the more I do, the more I'll learn, the better this channel's gonna get. Yeah. All right. But we are coming up on the 3 hour mark, so I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I had a blast. My nails look great. If you really want to see them, harass me in the Discord server and maybe I'll post them, but who knows. Otherwise, I'll likely be back later tonight. I will most likely be back tomorrow in the evening just to do some games. I think I'm just gonna play through possibly the end of Speed Dating for Ghosts and get the rest of those dates done now that we've read we've done the speed dating itself. So if you just want to like finish out all of the dates with me, we can do that on stream, and I'll probably do that one tomorrow night. Yeah, you can keep up to date with me through the server, the Discord server. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I really appreciate you. We got up to 130 views in this last less than a week. It's been like 5 days since I started. I'm having a blast, and I really appreciate what everyone here has done for me so far. So, all right. Thank you so much for being here, and have a great day. Bye, my Isopod friends. Bye.